Hey everyone, welcome back. We all know time is precious, right? Especially if you're running a small business. You need the good stuff, the insights, the knowledge, without getting lost in a sea of information.
Absolutely.
So that's exactly what we're doing today. We're cutting through the noise, giving you a direct line to the essential stuff.
Yeah.
We're going deep on AI productivity tools for small businesses. Specifically, we're looking at the top 10 tools for 2025 based on this great analysis from rymanagency.com.
Yeah, they put together a really solid list.
Our mission here is to unpack those tools, understand how they work, what they do, and how they can seriously level up your efficiency. We'll pull out some of the surprising, even unexpected ways these AI integrations can change the game for you.
And it really is about understanding the practical applications. It's not just about the tech itself, but how it translates to real-world productivity gains for small businesses.
All right, let's kick things off with a name everyone knows, Slack. I mean, most teams are using Slack already for communication, right?
Right, it's become pretty ubiquitous.
But what rymanagency.com highlights is that the AI enhancements are what's really turning heads now. It's not just about sending messages anymore.
Yeah, that's the thing. We all think of Slack as that chat platform, which it is, but the AI layer is what's taking it to a whole new level.
So talk to me about that. What's happening under the hood? How is AI actually changing the way we use Slack?
Well, think of it this way. Slack is becoming more proactive, more intelligent. It's shifting from just being a place where conversations happen to a tool that can actively assist in those conversations and the actions that stem from them.
Interesting.
One of the biggest pain points in teamwork is, well, coordinating teamwork, right?
Oh, yeah.
Scheduling meetings, especially across different time zones, can be a nightmare. And then there's the whole thing of keeping everyone on track with tasks, sending reminders, making sure things don't fall through the cracks.
Yeah, I feel that.
And that's where AI comes in. With Slack's AI enhancements, you can have bots that handle all that scheduling automatically, send out those reminders, even follow up on tasks based on the conversations happening in the channels.
So it's not just about convenience then. It's about freeing up your team's time and mental energy for the important stuff, the strategic work that actually moves the needle.
Exactly. I mean, how much time do we collectively waste on those little administrative tasks, those back and forth that could easily automated?
Right. And the analysis highlights that pretty clearly. They talk about automated task management, enhanced team collaboration, even using AI to summarize key points from conversations so you don't have to wade through endless threads.
And of course, all of that is built on top of that real-time communication that Slack is known for. But now it's got this layer of intelligence on top, which makes it even more powerful.
All right. Tool number 2 on the list is Trello. Now, Trello is visual, right? It's all about boards and cards, seeing where your projects stand at a glance.
Yeah, it's a great way to stay organized, especially for visual thinkers.
But now it's getting this AI upgrade, this Copilot, to help you navigate those projects. So what does AI bring to the Trello party?
The big shift here is in how AI is being used for automation and prediction.
Okay.
So imagine this. You're looking at your Trello board, you've got your tasks laid out, your deadlines set.
Got it.
But now AI can step in and analyze all the data from your past projects, how long certain tasks typically take, who's working on what.
Right.
And based on all that, it can actually predict when tasks are likely to be completed.
Wow.
It can even suggest optimal project timelines, taking into account potential roadblocks or dependencies between tasks.
So it's not just about setting deadlines, it's about getting this intelligent forecast of how your project is actually likely to unfold.
Exactly. And then there are all those repetitive actions that we find ourselves doing in Trello, moving cards, updating statuses, the little things that eat up time.
Oh.
AI can automate a lot of that as well, freeing up your mental bandwidth for the bigger picture stuff.
That's a game changer. So instead of just staring at your Trello board and wondering if you're on schedule, you've got this AI Copilot giving you insights, even taking care of some of the busy work.
Exactly. And think about the time savings there. You can focus on strategic planning, anticipating potential issues, really optimizing the flow of your projects.
And the analysis from rymanagency.com really emphasizes those benefits. They talk about predictive task management, seamless project organization, automated workflow suggestions. It all points to less time spent micromanaging and more time spent leading, actually thinking about the big picture.
Right, because ultimately that's where you add the most value as a business owner or a team leader, not in moving those little cards around.
All right, let's shift gears a bit and talk about something we all do, writing. Tool number 3 on the list is Grammarly. Now, most people know Grammarly as that grammar checker, that spell checker.
Yeah, it's kind of become the go-to for that.
But the AI behind Grammarly is doing so much more now.
Oh, absolutely. It's evolved way beyond just catching typos. It's really about understanding the nuances of your writing and helping you communicate more effectively.
So what's happening there? How is AI taking grammar checking to the next level?
Well, think of it this way. Grammarly is analyzing your writing style, your tone, even how persuasive your arguments are.
Really?
Yeah, and it can provide feedback in real time, suggesting ways to improve your clarity, your conciseness, even the impact of your message.
Okay, I see where this is going.
Right.
For a small business where every communication matters, where every email, every social media post, every piece of website copy is a reflection of your brand, having this kind of AI-powered feedback can be huge.
It's like having a writing coach on call 24/7.
And remanagency.com really dives into those benefits. They mention the real-time grammar and spell check, which we all expect, but also style and tone improvement suggestions, even plagiarism detection, which is crucial if you're creating original content.
It's about making sure that your message is not only grammatically correct, but also that it lands the way you intend it to. Because miscommunication can be costly, especially for a small business.
Totally. And imagine the time you save on revisions, the confidence you have knowing that your communications are polished and professional.
It really can level up your entire communication game.
Okay, back to the world of project management for tool number 4, and this time it's Asana, another big player in the space, and they're also going all in on AI. What kind of AI power are we seeing in Asana?
Well, the focus in Asana seems to be on making project execution smarter.
Okay.
So instead of just tracking tasks, it's about using AI to guide those tasks to make sure they're aligned with your goals and that your resources are being used effectively.
So give me some specifics. How does that actually play out in Asana?
Well, one of the key things that AI can do is prioritize tasks based on their urgency and impact.
Makes sense.
When you're juggling multiple projects, it can be tough to know where to focus your energy. But AI can analyze all the different variables, the deadlines, the dependencies, the team's workload, and it can tell you, hey, these are the tasks that need your attention right now.
So it takes the guesswork out of it.
Yeah, and it goes beyond that. AI can also analyze project data to predict potential delays or even successes. So you can get ahead of problems before they even arise, shift resources around, adjust timelines, be proactive instead of reactive.
That's amazing. And that really ties into what remanagency.com highlights in their analysis. They talk about task prioritization, of course, but also performance insights, getting a clear picture of how your team is performing, and outcome prediction, which is really powerful. It's like having a crystal ball for your projects.
And again, it's about freeing up your mental bandwidth to focus on the strategic stuff. You're not bogged down in the minutia. You're thinking about the big picture, the long-term goals.
Okay, tool number 5 is Zapier. Now, Zapier is all about connections, right? It's the glue that holds your different apps together.
Yeah, it's like the ultimate automation tool for your digital workflow.
So how does adding AI to the mix make Zapier even more powerful?
Well, the core strength of Zapier is in creating these automated workflows between different applications.
Right, those apps.
Exactly. Like when a new lead comes in through your website form, it automatically gets added to your CRM and a notification gets sent to your sales team.
Makes sense.
But with AI, Zapier can take that to the next level. It can actually learn from your usage patterns, how you use different apps together, and then suggest potential automations that you might not have even thought of.
So it's like Zapier is saying, hey, I've noticed you do this thing manually all the time. How about I automate that for you?
Exactly. It takes the guesswork out of automation.
That sounds amazing. And remanagency.com really emphasizes that. They talk about connecting multiple apps, of course, but also customizable automation and AI-driven workflow suggestions.
And that's what's so exciting about it. It makes this sophisticated automation accessible to everyone, even if you're not a tech expert.
All right, tool number 6 is Notion. Notion is kind of like that central hub for a lot of teams now.
Yeah, it's become really popular.
Notes, documents, projects, everything in one place. So how is AI fitting into this all-in-one workspace?
Well, the AI integration in Notion is all about making that workspace even smarter and more seamless.
Okay, so what does that look like in practice?
One of the really cool things is AI-powered note-taking. So imagine you're in a meeting or a brainstorming session.
Yeah.
Instead of someone frantically trying to capture everything that's being said, you can have Otter.ai running in the background, transcribing everything in real time.
Oh, yeah.
And then The AI in Notion can step in and summarize the key discussion points, identify action items, even organize those notes into a structured format.
Wow. So you can really be present in the meeting knowing that the AI is capturing all the important information?
Exactly. And it goes beyond note-taking. AI in Notion can also handle task management, setting reminders, making sure nothing falls through the cracks.
That's super helpful.
And it can enhance data organization, helping you sift through and make sense of all the information you have stored in Notion.
So it's like having this intelligent assistant that's always working in the background, organizing your thoughts, keeping you on track, making sure you have access to the information you need when you need it.
Exactly. And remanagency.com highlights all of that in their analysis. They talk about automated note-taking, integrated task management, enhanced data organization. It's all about making Notion an even more powerful tool for knowledge management and collaboration.
All right, tool number 7 is otter.ai, and this one focuses specifically on that speech-to-text conversion that you were just talking about.
Yeah, Otter.ai is a really powerful tool for anyone who does a lot of meetings, interviews, presentations, anything where you need to capture a spoken language in a written format.
So how does the AI make otter.ai stand out from other transcription tools?
Well, the core function is transcription, of course. You record your audio, and Otter.ai turns it into text. But the AI is what makes it so fast and accurate.
Got it.
It can differentiate between different speakers, so you know who said what. It can handle varying audio quality, so it doesn't get tripped up if the recording isn't perfect.
And you can do all that in real time, right?
Yeah, you can even use it live during a meeting to display the transcript as people are speaking.
That's pretty amazing. I mean, think about the time savings there. No more manually transcribing meeting minutes or important customer calls.
Right, and having that text record makes the information searchable and shareable, which is huge for collaboration.
And remanagency.com mentions a few other key benefits, like support for multiple languages, which is great for businesses with an international presence.
Yeah, that's a big one.
And they also highlight the ease of sharing and collaboration, which is essential for teams working together.
It really makes voice communication as accessible and actionable as written communication.
Okay, tool number 8 is X.ai. Now, this one sounds like a dream come true. An AI-powered scheduling assistant.
Oh yeah, XAI is a lifesaver. I mean, how much time do we all waste on that back and forth of trying to schedule meetings?
It's the worst. Does this time work? How about this? No, I'm busy then.
Exactly. And X.ai just takes all that hassle away.
So how does it work?
Basically, you just loop X.ai into your email conversations when you're trying to set up a meeting.
Okay.
And it will communicate with the other participants, find mutually available times in everyone's calendars, send out invitations, even handle rescheduling if needed.
It's like having a personal assistant dedicated just to scheduling.
Pretty much. And it works seamlessly with your existing email and calendar systems.
That's incredible. So the big win here is a huge reduction in administrative overhead.
Exactly. You can focus on the content of your meetings, not the logistics of setting them up.
And that's a huge productivity boost. RyeManagency.com highlights that too, talking about automated scheduling, efficient time management, and reminder notifications.
It's like having a tireless scheduling guru in your inbox, always working in the background to keep things running smoothly.
All right, tool number 9 is Jasper, and this one's all about content creation, which, let's face it, is a constant demand for most small businesses.
Yeah, content is king.
Right.
But creating high-quality content takes time and effort.
Exactly. So how does Jasper step in to help with that?
Jasper is an AI-powered writing assistant that can help you create various forms of content.
Okay, like what?
Blog posts, social media updates, marketing emails, website copy, pretty much anything you can think of.
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty versatile. And it can help you at different stages of the content creation process.
Okay, give me an example.
Say you're stuck on a blog post topic. You can give Jasper a few keywords or a brief outline, and it can generate ideas for you, different angles you can take, headlines you could use.
Interesting.
Or if you have a draft already, you can have Jasper help you refine it, improve the flow, make the language more engaging. It can even suggest compelling headlines to grab your audience's attention.
So it's not just about churning out content, it's about making that content better.
Exactly. And that's what's so exciting about AI and content creation. It's not about replacing human writers. It's about augmenting their abilities, helping them work more efficiently and creatively.
And I imagine that's particularly valuable for smaller teams that might not have dedicated content writers or marketing resources.
Absolutely. It levels the playing field, giving them access to tools that were previously only available to larger companies.
And remanageandseed.com really highlights those benefits, talking about content idea generation, draft writing assistance, headline suggestions. It's like having a creative AI partner for your marketing efforts.
Exactly. It's about amplifying your content creation capabilities.
All right, finally, tool number 10 is Microsoft Power Automate. Now, Microsoft has a whole suite of productivity tools, but how does Power Automate specifically use AI to boost efficiency?
Well, Power Automate is all about automation, connecting different applications and services to create seamless workflows. But the AI component is what takes it to the next level. It can analyze your existing workflows and suggest ways to optimize them, identify bottlenecks, streamline processes, make things more efficient.
So it's like having an AI consultant for your business processes.
Exactly. And it can also help you build more intelligent automations that adapt to different conditions, going beyond simple if-then rules.
Okay, I see where this is going. It's about making your entire tech stack work smarter for you, not just individual applications.
Right. And remanageagency.com emphasizes that, talking about cross-platform automation, AI-driven optimization, enhanced business processes.
It's about moving from manual, repetitive tasks to automated, intelligent workflows.
Exactly. And that's where the real productivity gains lie.
So there you have it. The top 10 AI productivity tools for small businesses in 2025, based on this fantastic analysis from remanageagency.com. I mean, the takeaway is clear. AI is not just a buzzword anymore.
Yeah, becoming essential.
It's a real practical toolkit that can give small businesses a competitive edge, helping them do more with less, work smarter, not harder.
And we've seen how these tools can impact everything from communication and project management to content creation and overall business processes. It's a pretty exciting time to be a small business owner.
It really is. And the key is to start exploring these tools now, figure out which ones align with your specific needs and your business goals.
Yeah, because the sooner you start integrating AI into your workflow, the sooner you can start reaping the benefits.
And on that note, here's a final thought to leave you with. Think about your biggest productivity challenges right now, the things that are slowing you down, draining your energy.
Yeah, what are those pain points?
And then look back at the tools we discussed today and ask yourself, which of these could help me overcome those challenges? Which could unlock new levels of efficiency and growth for my business?
It's about finding the right AI tools for your unique situation.
Exactly. So start exploring, start experimenting, and don't be afraid to embrace the power of AI. It might just be the key to unlocking the future of your work.
Couldn't agree more.
Thanks for joining us for this deep dive, everyone. We'll see you next time.
See them?